I will have these lights on in just a minute. I'm going to have to wait until John gets done in the restroom so that he can help because I can't figure out what button he's talking about. I gotta press. But anyways, good morning. Happy Sunday. Today we are going to Morristown to see my cousin Heath. He is playing in Little Shop of Horrors. So we're going to support that and support him in his endeavors. So I'm getting ready right now. It's 9 o'clock Eastern right now, and we need to leave here around 10:45. Oh wait, what am I talking about? It's gonna take us an hour to get there, so we don't have to leave here till like 11:15. So I'm wrong. We have a little bit more time than I thought. My bad. Anyways, so I'm putting some of the Tarte Maracuja stuff on my lips just because I just got up and they're dry and it'll help. I'm going to moisturize my face first before I do anything. Yes, these are lights, but I'm waiting on my husband to get done in the bathroom because he said there's a button I gotta push on the back and I don't know what button that is. So I'm waiting on him to come in here. Anyways, I'm also very much self-tanned and I'm gonna have to match. I'm talking about these.
Those?
Well, yeah, I need those on too. I need those on too.
Those ain't plugged up because the cartridge plugged on. And you ain't got your remote, do you?
There's one right here, but it didn't do anything.
It's because they're not plugged up.
Oh. You guys. There we go. Is that better? Is that less distracting? Oops, there we go. You guys are leaning. Why are you guys leaning like that? Oh, you're not opened all the way. Hold on, I'm trying to get this up because they're leaning. It's not open all the way down there. See that? You gotta pull it. There you go.
Here's the other one too. Because the other set that I got put up. What hollering back?
Oh, they're not plugged up. Okay.
Yeah, but it works that set too. They both work. It's working, so it's changing them for me.
These are not working. See?
Oh. They come up backwards.
Hey, Jenny. We will start getting ready here momentarily, you guys. Happy birthday, Randy. There we go. Thank you, Rampage. Hi, Levi. So see, now we have like a bunch of lights. Oh, no.
What?
That noise when the cat is making in the litter box. Okay. Now let's get ready. But Focus. I got it. Okay, guys. Now, let's get ready. Well, this light isn't on now. You guys, I promise you all we're going to get ready. Lord have mercy. Okay, let's try this. Again, hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're getting ready. My cousin Heath is playing in Little Shops of Horrors, so we're getting ready for that. Thank you, Joel. Oh, I am using the Drunk Elephant polypeptide drops to moisturize because my skin is dry. And I'm also going to mix in, they do not make these anymore. Thank you, money, green. Anyways, they don't make, Wander Beauty is not a thing anymore, but these are still better than Glow Recipe. I wish Wander Beauty would come back. They were such a good brand. And these are basically, these were before Glow Recipe. These were the Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil. Basically the same thing, and it's so moisturizing. I'm just going to dab this in first with my sponge. Is that the first time or second time? Caller Daddy just had a notification on the podcast app, but it's saying that it's Rob from Love Island, but he's already been on there. So is he on there again, or is this just a retake, like just a replay of one that's already come out? I have questions. It is raining here today, which makes me so sleepy. I did not want to get up this early at all. And if I'm going to be really honest with you guys, yesterday, I slept until 1:30. Like full on. Hi, Gaming Magic. Alright, next we're going to do primer. And I'm going to use my Where It All Starts cream from Nimya. I'm also going to mix in a little bit of the License to Glow serum by Nimya. This is Nikki Tutorials brand. If you haven't tried it, it's so good. And I'm going to mix in a little bit of the Lumi Glotion. Love this stuff. So I'm first going to go ahead and put on the License to Glow serum. This adds just a beautiful glow to the skin. Anyways, the play doesn't start until 2:30. However, my family wants to get lunch before the play at 12:30. And my husband was like, why would we go to lunch 2 hours before the play? I'm like, well, we are today. We are today. I guess we will sit there and hang out for 2 hours. I don't know. I don't know, because the play is literally not far from the restaurant at all. So I told him, I said, your guess is as good as mine, baby, but that's when they want to meet, so that's when we're going to meet. We'll just be there and be square and be queer, okay? I don't know what else to say. All right. Now, do you see that glow that adds? That's the vibes that we're needing. That is what we need, okay? I'm going to put on these stupid, ugly headbands that everybody buys. And so I bought one thinking that it was going to look good on me. No, it don't. Anyways, Where It All Starts cream. And I have a brush that I bought specifically for this cream, and I only use with this cream. I use this primer every single day. This is my third repurchase of it. And I will continue to repurchase it because it is the best primer ever that nobody talks about. And this is something I was talking about the last time that I went live, which was people thinking that if a product isn't hyped up, then it's no good. Well, let's just talk about some of those hyped products and how shitty they are. Because that's another thing. People go on and on about products just because they've been hyped. And I feel like it puts in their head that it's a good product when in all actuality, no it ain't. No it ain't. Alright, so I'm going to take this little paddle brush So first of all, let's talk about Drunk Elephant. Now, I do love their moisturizers. Their moisturizers are really nice, but a lot of them have retinol in it, which kids do not need to be using retinol. Do your research on retinol. Kids do not need to be using that stuff. But, you know, Drunk Elephant has this pretty packaging, so of course all the kids want it. Those bronzing drops suck. They're not good at all. Every person that I've seen, sorry guys. Every person that I've seen wear those, they look patchy. Which, don't even get me started. Like, do not even get me started. Those Patrick Ta eyeshadows that everybody was going off on about price and saying the e.l.f.s were the same. E.l.f.s were not the same. I mean, they're good. They're not the same though. But e.l.f. does have a lot of really good dupes. I will say that. There are a lot of dupes by e.l.f. that I really love. I prefer these bronzing, which this is more of like a bronzing serum, but I prefer it so much more than I prefer the Drunk Elephant. Again, the Drunk Elephant just makes you look patchy. Another product that was super hyped that I didn't like at all, another bronzing product, this e.l.f. Camo Contour Bronzer Stick. Absolutely a patchy mess. I don't like it at all. I'll stick to the one that I use, which you guys will see here shortly if you stick around. But yeah, just so many products that are just so hot. And you order them and then you're like, what the heck was this hot for? For example, this right here. Not my favorite. I'm just going to say it. Not my favorite. But I do like the e.l.f. one. So there's a dupe that I do actually like. And the original, it doesn't do anything, is the thing. Like, it's supposed to plump your lips. I've had this on since we started this live. Do you guys see a change? No, because, and you won't. It will stay the exact same. However, the gloss that I'm actually going to wear today, you all will see a huge change. Which I'm about to panic because it was right here last night and now it's not. It was in this lipstick holder. He put it in the wrong drawer. That's okay. This is what I love. Love. This is not affordable by any means, but it's good. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Big Plumpgasm gloss, and I love it. And it's beautiful. Again, not the most affordable thing in the world, but she is bomb. She is bomb. Alright, so we are blended out. We've got some really good complexion going on here. Are those just staying blue? Oh well, I hope you all like the blue because I guess they're gonna stay blue. Alright, hold on you guys. And that is out. There we go. Alright, we're gonna start with the eyebrows, per usual. You guys should already know this drill by now. And we will be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in deep brown. Ooh, my goodness. These are also, oh no, did it finally bite the dust? Hold on, you guys. I'm going to have to find another spoolie because the one that I've been using, I guess, had bit the dust. This is the problem with these brow brushes is their spoolies always bite the dabbling dust. So I've got another one here. And you know what? This one's lasted longer than any of them. And it's by this brand right here, Mange. I got this on the TikTok shop. It came with 20 plus brushes. I think it was 25 brushes for $8.99. And honestly, I've been using them more than my MAC and my Morphe brushes. I'll be honest with you. I also did my own lash extensions last night. This is the company, again, off the TikTok shop. If you go to my TikTok and like look at my favorited or purchased, I think it is. Yeah, my favorites, that's what it is. You'll see those lash extensions. It comes with the bond and the seal. And I really, really like them. I think they look really, really good. We're just gonna do these brows, honey. Because the thing about my brows, they don't grow. They're just bald and sparse, and I don't know if anybody has any tips on what I can do to help grow out my brow hair. Please let me know, because I'm down to know that information. Because everything that I've tried so far isn't it. It isn't the vibes. Okay, so we're going to stop it there. I've got a little bit of an ombre going on in the front, and you guys will see how I ombre it even more here in just a minute. But I like it to still be just a little bit heavy at this point. I'm gonna redo that. Hold please. We're gonna redo that tail because that is not the vibes. Okay, so let me go back in here. It is about time to shave the tail of my brow off again. You guys know that I shave. Well, for those of you guys who aren't new, you know that I shave the tail of my brows, and it's about time to do that again because they have completely... Oh, I love the sound of rain with this tin roof. It's the vibes. Do you guys hear that? That is rain on our tin roof. Love it. Or metal roof, whatever. It's such a soothing sound. I could probably sleep all day today. Literally just lay in my bed and watch Creepshow. How many of you guys watch that on Shudder? They just come out with season 5 a couple of days ago, and we decided to just rewatch it all again from the beginning. It's so good. It's not like horror. It's more, and I wouldn't say that it's like as cheesy-ish as, why can I not think of what that show's called? Anyways, it's really good. If you haven't watched it, you should watch it. It's really, really good. Really, really good. Okay, well, today we're going to see my cousin play Orin in Little Shop of Horrors, and I'm so excited. He's gonna do so good. Their opening night was last night, or not before last, it was Friday night, was opening night, and his wife said they killed it. They did so good, of course. My cousin has always been into like musical theater and stuff, and he's actually the oldest out of us cousins. And so she was saying, you know, this is something that he's wanted to do for so long. And it was just so nice to see him back on stage, you know, after so many years of not doing it anymore. So I'm super excited to see him in his element. Because I remember going and watching him while he was in college and stuff. And he really, truly enjoys musical theater. So I'm excited to see him, as they say in the theater world, break a leg today, because he's going to do so good. I just already know he is. Isn't him, lady? This is MAC Paint Pot in the shade Painterly. Using this on my lid. And my inner corner, just to brighten up a little bit here. And this is my Laura Lee Los Angeles. What is this? I think it's L17, but the number's basically rubbed off. I love her brushes. I use pretty much every single one of them every single day. So that's when you know someone really truly loves something. Okay, we are going to use the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. I'm going to use this on my eyes as well, just for a little bit of brightening. And I'm going to keep this pretty much close to the brow as possible. And then we will use my flat synthetic to really shape them. Like that. All right, perfection. And I'm going to take my little brush that I use to make sure this gets all blended in. This is an MSQ brush. These are the Morphe dupes off of Amazon. They are a good deal as well, but I will say the TikTok shop was just a little bit better, just being honest. So I do go ahead and rub a little bit of that concealer right into the front of my brow, just for a little bit more ombre. And then that's still not all that we'll do. We will even do even more in a little bit. Felt like there was a hair flipped, but I don't think so. There we go. And that in the middle here. All right, and now we are ready for eyeshadow. I'm actually going to color correct today, so because I'm just looking a wee bit red and I don't want to. So we are going to color correct. Let me get that really quickly. I have to find it first. There she is. I love this color corrector. Super duper affordable. It is by LA Colors, and I got this at the Dollar General store. And I really like it. I do. And I'm going to show you guys how I use her. And I only do this when I'm going to be like flash photography is going to be happening. And you guys will see just how good this stuff is when I'm done. Just trust the process. I know it looks crazy. Right now, you must trust the process, okay? You must. Okay. So we're going to use that much. Again, this is the orange one. I prefer orange. And everybody has their different preferences. Some people like green. Some people like pink. I like orange. It's my favorite. I like pink too. I do not like green. Green is the one that I can't get into it, man. I've tried and tried and I just can't. I'm going to take this stippling brush and I'm just going to kind of stipple it out. This is the brush that I use for my color corrector. And the main reason that I use this is because of my rosacea. Now, I will say this is when it's not that bad, my rosacea. So normally you would see me, and if you follow me on TikTok and stuff, you've probably seen videos of me cover my face in this first. You will not be seeing that today because it's not as bad. March, April, and May are actually the best months. The spring is actually the best month for my rosacea, personally. Like normally all down my face, like I would look red. Like that's my skin tone is red. So it's still like that in my hands for the most part, but my face isn't that bad. So we're going to let this color corrector kind of bake, if you will. So I'm sorry that you're going to have to stare at an orange face, but just pretend that I'm sunburnt or something, okay? All right, we're going to go into the Jaclyn Hill, oh, facing the wrong way, Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. And I'm going to use these 3 middle shades right here first for transition. And that is Love Handles, Comfort Zone, and Perfectionist. Love Handles, Comfort Zone, Perfectionist. And then after that, we will go in with this color right here. And then we will go in with this color right here. This one right here is Homebody. And this one is the shade Crazy. So, boom. There you go. All right. 1 second. Let me get my transition shade brush of choice, which is the Morphe M449. The numbers are gone, but it does still say Morphe. This is an oldie but goodie. I love, love, love this brush. Like I mentioned, I'm just going to take those 3 shades up top, and I'm going to blend these throughout the crease. I'm going to try as best to avoid the very top. And you know what, guys? We might not even do as much just because I've got lash extensions. And I don't know why, but with lash extensions, I feel like the least amount of shadow looks the best with lash extensions. So we're just going to do something easy today. Just a basic, well, basic for me. You guys know how I am. There is no basic over here. I am going to blend it up into the front of my eyebrow like I always do. This is going to help with sculpting later for my contour. Lady, honey, can you please stop? I love you so much, but that is driving me up the wall, yeah. Okay. Where is the next brush that I want? I've got like 5 of them. And for some reason, in this moment in time, I cannot find any of them. How is that even possible? Okay, here we go. This is the Laura Lee Los Angeles L18. This is more of a tapered blender, so it's got a pinch at the bottom, and then it kind of poofs out a little bit. We're going to use Homebody in that section. And this I'm going to do just a little bit above where my actual crease is, because I do have hooded eyes. So if I put this shade in my actual crease, you can't see it at all. Even though right now we have lash extensions, so it really doesn't matter anyways, does it? No, it does not. But I'm just adding a little bit of definition, and then we'll put some type of shimmer on the lid. or we may go full matte magic today. You guys let me know in the comments what you'd rather see. Do you want to see matte or do you want to see shimmer? Again, this is going to be a very basic look because again, we have lash extensions, and I was not even thinking when I'm then taking that first blending brush, you guys, and just blending out any harsh lines or anything. Now, I did want to kind of vibe with the colors of Little Shop of Horrors. So I wanted to play a little. So give me 1 second here. Okay, so what I thought, pretty much green, okay? They do have the brick wall, so we're good with brown. But green, okay, we can do that. Let's play. Let's have some fun. I know I have this one green shimmer. What do we think about that? It's in this Masquerade palette by Juvia's Place. It is this color right here. We could do that. Or, let's see, I think the Michaela palette has some green going on. It's called Bonehead. This green right here. There's also Stunning right next door that we could use to kind of, I think we're going to go that route because that way I can brighten up the inner corner a little bit. So I think that's what we're going to do today. All right, this is the Michaela Glam Light palette. This is the second edition. The first one that she came out with was green, I believe, which I do not have that one anymore. It shattered into a million pieces on a trip, so I don't have it anymore, but all right, moving right along. Okay. Let's take the green. Oh, this is pretty. This is really pretty. This is the shade Bonehead. If you have not ever tried Glam Light palettes, I highly recommend. Their formula on shimmers is just so, so good. That's all we're going to do. We're just going to keep it on the, we're going to leave that inner corner pretty much blank because we're going to put that shade Stun in there. So let me get a little bit more of Bonehead on this brush. Oh, wrong side, Morgan. There we go. And I'm going to take this up to the crease as well. This is a really pretty shade, you guys. I love it. I just replied, my cousin's like sitting in the front row. I'm like, absolutely not. I already know what he's trying to do. No, sir. No way in hell am I doing that. All right, now I want a smaller brush. I'm there to support you. I love you, but don't include me in this shenanigans. No, 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 no. All right. Now I'm taking the shade Stunning. Stunning. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's so pretty. That is really pretty. Is it giving Little Shops of Horrors? I think it is. I think it is. Lady, what, my love? Okay, I'm going to do just a little bit more. Gosh, This is a really pretty shade. Really pretty. So when she named this one Stunning, she meant it. It is very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. We shall call this the Little Shop of Horrors Glam. I like it. Picasso. Okay. So now I just want a deeper shade to darken this outer V. There's the shade Willow in this palette that looks to be dark brown. It's not. It is the weirdest shade I've ever seen out of any palette of ever. Like ever. I don't like it. It pissed me off the last time I used it, and I haven't touched it since. So if you get this palette, just know the shade Willow is not a deep brown. I can't explain the color. It's a mix of purple, gray, and black maybe. I don't know. It's a weird shade. I don't know what the intentions were for that shade. But it's just hard for me to believe that that was the intentions. Okay. So I'm going to take a very small blending brush. And I'm going to take the shade. This isn't really what I want either. I do know what palette does have what I want though. And we might as well just keep this out because we are going to be using that here shortly. Okay, there's a couple of palettes that have what I'm looking for. This is a She Glam Afterglow palette, and it has this deep brown shade. It doesn't have a shade name, but it's on the lower part, so it's this one. It's more of a cool undertone, which I think will look really good, or alternative option is a more warmer toned, and this is in a Makeup Revolution palette, the Forever Flawless, and it, as you can see, has been a shade that has been very loved by me. Fortuity. Love it. And I'm also going to use a little bit of this one right here. This is another very much, as you can see, loved shade by me. It's the shade Pearls. I'm going to use a little bit of that on the inner corner because I think it's going to balance this out a little bit. So I think we're going to go ahead and use the shade Fortuity. So I'm going to put the She Glam palette back in the palettes drawer. And we are going to take this brush and we are going to blend Fortuity in the outer corner just for a little bit of depth out here in Funky Town, because we need a little bit of depth and dimension. We're missing that right now, so we're just going to add a little bit to the party. And that's literally all we're going to do. That is now our brick wall because on the announcement for the play, it's of course green and then a brick wall. So those are the colors that I have to go with. There was also a little bit of red, but we're not doing red with green. We are not, this is not a Christmas look. This is Little Shop of Horrors. Okay, you guys, if you want to see the rest of this look, hop over to Facebook. I'm going to be finishing this look over there. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your Sunday. And until the very next time, bye.